like I've only done like 2 or 3 shows, y'all. Every day I come back, I'm just like my motivation is gone, and that's not the truth. Like it's not true. It's like I work this show like I'm working a job. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Love and happiness. Love and happiness. Love love will make you do it. Make you stay up all night. I guess I gotta do this. I gotta charge this one. I'm gonna have avocados for breakfast. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite things. Avocado and kumato tomatoes. And I haven't got any kumato tomatoes in like a long time. They're usually like $4.99, so it's like ugh, the price. But then I pay so much for mangoes. So mangoes, avocados, because those are my favorite. Love and happiness. Black girl filter. Black girl filter alert. Black girl filter. It's called Muse Energy. That's what it's called. Muse Energy. Black girl filter alert. This is Louis Vuitton. Why they got the shit on? They got tattoos. Louis Vuitton tattoos on your face. I don't like that. I'm gonna do this one. This cute one. Doodle heart. Here we go. We're being in love with someone. Okay, y'all. So that's it. Like for real, I'm just talking today. I'm not doing much of anything else. I don't have any research or anything to do. It's just sometimes I have to sit down and just talk. Nothing crazy in my dreams, anything like that. It's just right now my energy level is gone. Somebody made a good point yesterday about how David Banner thought that this was gonna be like y'all look, I don't know, none of these people was trying to steal my life. I had no clue. So when somebody brings up the fact that David Banner thought that we was just going, like I had to go through what he went through because he is an unmotivated motherfucker. That's why they was trying to do all this stuff, put that stuff in here, because I'm a very motivated person. So if you sitting at home talking about you was depressed and all that stuff, and I'm not a depressed person, they when I wasn't prone to depression, that's when they started trying to put that beam or whatever on me to make me feel as if I need to be depressed. I'm still not depressed because I'm a different person. That's why I told y'all before. That's why they killed Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, because they were trying to tell them that it's about your character. It's not about your look. Y'all, I said I was gonna charge that damn phone. I put that motherfucker on anyway. So it's about the content of your character. It's not about your It's about the content of your character. It's not about, oh, my personality is like this, so I can make this person like this and this and the other. So like I said, I'm not prone to depression. That's not something that I think or deem as a cute factor. So when I was in college, I actually thought I was manic depressive, and I'm not at all. So my friends were like telling me like, right, it's nothing wrong with you, so don't take drugs or anything like that. And so that was it. So they took the drugs and they put them in the toilet, and that was the end of it. And so my son did the same thing. He was like, don't take that shit. And so when you look at David Banner, he talking all that dumb shit, and people trying to put you on drugs, like, nah, take the drugs. You just be like, what type of abusive behaviors do y'all really go through? I'm just like, I don't know who can do this. I do not like eating a brown part of anything, y'all. It just one avocado is like it's like magically delicious, which is this one. But then the other one is just like, ugh, it's so brown. And people, it don't taste no different. Like I tried to taste it one day. It's just something that don't sit right with me. On the island, I would have been in trouble too. My grandma would have been eating, eat it, eat it. That's how she eat it. But, I can't, man. I can't. Okay, so I'm gonna have this avocado with no coffee. That's a third world problem. This is a third world problem. What is it? What is it? This not third world, right? What type of world is this? This is a problem that other people are just like, bitch, eat it. But yeah, I'm about to have coffee. I'm about to have avocado with no coffee, which I really do. When I don't want to leave my room, I just wake up and get a piece of fruit and chill because I don't want to go outside and have all these people trying to talk to me in the bathroom and all that stuff. So I just stay in here. It's so funny how people might not think that I know what it's like to be a star. But I do. I always hide myself. I know how to hide. But now when people start watching me, like I can't hide all the time because they know my hiding places. So I just openly do what I do and move on with my day. Oh my God, y'all, I got to watch this one movie. What is it called? I'm gonna go back to my history and look it up. It is called Toast. Toast. And y'all, I know it's from our family too, but it's the opposite. It's the other side of the game. It's what I was trying to teach y'all. Like how some people don't know how to have a life. So they just do whatever like they heard. So it's like they were eavesdropping. So I'm thinking that his father really had a job of eavesdropping. He wasn't a person that was like a person. So when you're watching the movie, you thinking this did not happen. Yes, it did, and it's happening now, right now too. So Toast is a good example of what I'm talking about. So the boy is like really concerned because you see, I'm saying like he's a young person, just like me. I'm concerned, like what the fuck is going on, you know? But my family knows how to do everything. It's just my family does. Well, my mom does this stuff too, where she's like, you are like this, or like she's trying to take my personality this whole time. So in that situation, it was like his father didn't know how to run the house, and his mother didn't either. And so he would look at cookbooks and stuff, so because he was like, man, that looks so good, right? Like all these recipes. So again, my grandmother cook all the time, stuff like that. So when you look at the movies and stuff, y'all don't see how it relates to us, but we really do. So then it's like they would have to come and learn how to keep house. You see what I'm saying, for my grandmother and stuff like that. So it's like y'all really don't understand that some people, they just don't have that type of capability. Like if I was to direct Chef Ramsay's show, I would have to do like a mental health check on all of them. I'm not joking. Chef Ramsay, if he was to watch my show, he would understand why they don't have the capability. They never learn. They want to do it. Somebody else probably had the capability around them. They had the money. You see what I'm saying? and they stole the money, period. So when he see them, when he be going off, it's because they just don't have the capability to do what they think they gonna do. Y'all get what I'm talking about? So it's like you after a while, it's not even a reason to be mad because you would just learn that this person is a real idiot. When he's saying you an idiot, it is like, y'all, I don't know if they do the same thing to him that they do to us, like where they make you feel like agitated because you know that what this person doing will kill people. And so it's almost scary. So when Gordon Ramsay is hollering at them, but you see these restaurants where people put stuff on the floor and you just be like, okay, if they not in a situation where this could be murder, it's like you can't even get upset because they don't grow up with those capabilities. Chef Ramsay is like a 15%, and he is trying to teach 85% of people to do something. Can't do it. They want to do it. They just don't know how. And so that's it. He can teach them how to keep the store up, everything. Guess what? If he teach them the right way, same thing with Tabitha. If you teach them the right way y'all one time, they will actually learn it and they'll keep doing it the same way the whole time. They won't change the game. But this the sticky part. If you teach their staff the same thing, the staff might fuck up the game. And they won't notice because they don't know how to check. Because they have never really done the work themselves. Y'all understand what I'm saying? They always steal it. It's always, ooh, you see what I'm saying? And if they get somebody there that's going to do a good job, they're going to steal. So, that's the situation we're in right now. They've been found out. And they don't know how to do anything. They don't know how to do it at all. That's why I can't even look at the show. It's like, it's so much agitation. And I think they do that to him for real. Because that shit pisses you off. Like, you'll be like, you can't do this. And I wonder if he gets sick too. Because if they lying about it, that's the other part. They setting up situations with these goofy ass people that don't know how to do nothing. And you just like, day after day, it's daunting. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's overwhelming. So they'll try to. So they use him to agitate him. Y'all understand what I'm saying? They use his agitation. That's why I don't get agitated. I just look like I'm not about to do that with you. I'm not about to spin out of control because you sitting here, put me in a situation knowing that this person is unsafe, that this person is unclean, that this other person just cannot. I want to just like stop brown sugar and put it on my other phone so I can charge this. But I was like, yeah, I can't. So I know they using that shit because they do that to stuff to me too, especially about my son. Like it'll be like just anything about my child because I get so agitated. And so it's like whatever you love, whatever you passionate about, they'll try to come at you for it with it. And it's like, please don't agitate me. Don't agitate me right now. And that's why you'll be agitated is because you try to teach some people that don't know how and won't care to know how. You see what I'm saying? So they'll train a crew of people. If one of those people is off the kilter, they won't know at all because they so busy trying to do what they were already taught. They're not really trying to learn anything else new. So yeah, you can go back and say, oh, how they doing? If they got the wrong motherfucker in the building, it's not going to be going great. Or if they piss the right person off, It's not gonna go great because they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to put systems in check. Because it's like, if that's my money, if that's my business, I want to be there at least, especially even if it's running good, at least once or twice a week. You see what I'm saying? Unless I have to be out of town or something, right? Or I'm on vacation. Me in the building. But if it's you see what I'm saying? Because I want to see what's going on. Like, because I know systems, I know checks, and so that's what it is. It's like, these people, they won't even come see the company. They'll just let that motherfucker run in the ground for the wrong people. That's why they don't ever want us to be seen, because it's like, we do in this area, we pretty much do everything the right way. Everybody else is like, I'm not joking. Like, it's like I go other places and I'm just like, this is not what this should be. This is not this is not it. That's not it. That's not that's not what we talking about. That's not what it is. So toast is the perfect example of people eavesdropping. You don't know they eavesdropping, but when you see this bitch put some cans inside some damn water, like, and she didn't open the can, he was like, "No, we gotta open the can." So either somebody was trying to push her personality out of the house while he was at school, because she was the only one there, right? She was the only one at the house. So they'll drive you crazy with that shit by beaming and stuff into your house, right? So somebody was either trying to push her personality away, or you see what I'm saying? And they did that too, like made her sick. So she was sick. What else? Then it was the fact that the way she was cooking the food was just like, why would you do that? She wastes money every day. I just kept thinking, how did they gain weight? Like, he was a thick man, and it was probably because he wasn't eating. She was a thin woman who was getting sick, and it was probably due to malnutrition. And he was just a kid that was really skinny. And so if the other woman didn't come, and I think she started being mean, but I didn't finish watching the movie. I've seen the movie before. And so I was just like, that is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Yeah, I did this one too. This is like now this is not my design. This is somebody else's, but I have to burn it, I guess, like put a little heat on it so I can bend it. Because I tried to bend it and I broke it. So it's like, this is being glued back together. So I can't do this with this. I think I need to do it with leather. So I think that's something I need to do. Think about, I could do it with leather or maybe wood, because that's more bendable. Not just leather, because if I bend this too much, it'll break too. So leather. I think leather. So anyway, that's it. It's just like, and then I can 3D print the chopstick, because it comes with a chopstick. What I do with the chopstick? But yeah, that's like the best example of everything I'm talking about. Like, they were listening to to what was going on in other people's houses. They didn't have a TV. So that woke me up one night. That woke me up with the day before. I was like, yeah, they didn't have a TV. So they didn't have a way to see what other people were doing. Y'all get what I'm talking about? Like, it's like they didn't have a way to gauge what was going on. I didn't know what year or whatever it was, but throughout the whole movie, they never had a TV. And so TV was actually being used to teach people how to do some things. Like, it's the directions. Like, say for instance, somebody saw I eat pupusas, and he was like, what do you do with the coleslaw? I was like, I put it on top of the pupusa. So whenever you have a pupusa, you just they make this coleslaw with like cabbage. So I use coleslaw, I use sauerkraut. I like sauerkraut the best on my pupusas. But I'm gonna show you a picture online. But they have this cabbage stuff. So look, on this one, on the one I'm about to show you, it's a Salvadorian pupusa. They actually have it to the side. It's like, that's not how you eat it. You put it directly on top. You put it directly on top of the of the pupusa. And that's it. So see, this is probably a carnita pupusa. So it says known as a national dish of El Salvador. Pupusas are stuffed corn cakes filled with a variety of meats. It could be vegetables, all this different stuff. So they have this. It's almost like it really is like just coleslaw. So you can get a coleslaw bag, but they put different seasonings on there. So it's like, let me see. I think I put celery salt on my coleslaw, but let me see. So see, this will give you 14 pupusas. And so listen, this is what it is. It's called pickled jalapeno. So 4 to 5. Wait a minute. I don't know what that is. Okay, let me see. Dough, arm assembly fillings. Let me see. Is this the stuff? Is it the cortito? Okay, here it is. Cortito. Curtido. That's what it is. Curtido. So it's green cabbage shredded, onion, carrot, and so all that is, y'all, is just a coleslaw bag. You don't have to do all this stuff. And then you have white vinegar, water, 2 teaspoons of oregano, 3/4 salt, and 1/4 teaspoon black pepper. I also put in celery salt because I like mine a little different. So I mean, yes, it's a Salvadorian dish, but for real, you can put coleslaw, sauerkraut. Like I said, sauerkraut is my favorite, and I always get like the cheese or the spinach pupusa. I don't really do the cornita, but it's good. It's delicious because if I do that one, I'm gonna have me a little beer with it. But yeah, it's like those are my favorites. Okay, so that's what it is. The guy, he asked me, he's like, what do you do with it? I was like, nah, I put it on my pupusas. And so when people see the word on the time thing, they think it's pussy. They always think, oh, she talking about pussy. No, that's a pupusa. A pupusa is a El Salvadorian cake with meat in it. It has a filling of meat, vegetables. They have chicken. They do chicken, carnita, barbacoa. They'll do cheese, and they'll have 3 cheeses in there. And then they'll also do, like I said, like a spinach one too. So yeah, that's all it is. And it comes with that little side of cortito. I didn't know what it was called. Cortito. And like I said, it's easy to make. White vinegar makes it taste so good. I would actually use rice vinegar and not just white vinegar. Rice vinegar and celery salt. You'll be in there like, damn, what the hell? This is better than the pupusas off the streets. So I don't make the pupusas myself. I just get them frozen. And so, like I said, the guy just was like, he was interested in what I was eating. And it's like, that's what I'm eating. That's all I'm having is some straight up pupusas. And they are delicious. So yeah, that's it. It's like it's nothing else to it. I wonder, I need to change this water. It doesn't stink, but yeah. So yeah. What I say I have to do by 9 o'clock? Call the job people. I have to go take my packages today. I got a long list of stuff to do. And I think that's it. What did I have this? But yeah, that's it. It's like that's something that's just, I don't know. It's the dopest. It's the dopest. So like I said, like it's like sometimes you just have to like sit down and learn about a culture. Like sit back and just learn about like a culture, period. Like you just, that's what it is. Sit down and just and teach culture too, because some people it's just like it's not everything that's being done is not vulgar or inconsiderate. Like I was telling y'all, like I let this guy, he used my And y'all, look, I blessed him too. I gave him my what's this thing? I gave him my rosary, my black rosary, and it was broken, but I still gave it to him. Y'all see what I'm saying? So I gave him the rosary. He stood in my door, and what he did was, it was just so rude, and I know it was sexual, but he was also possessed. He ended up being possessed. So the other man that comes over here, he never really gets possessed because he does something else, right? Okay, I'm not gonna say what he does. So he does his own thing. So the black guy would come, he gets possessed because he's doing something that somebody else is doing. Like he'll also come and stick his head into my door and stuff like that. And it's like, that really is disrespectful. The other man, he'll just grab the rug or something like that and put it outside. You know what I'm saying? He'll just help me do something. I don't know. That's all he ever does. So it's like, but this other guy, he just, every time he does something, it is disrespectful. So when he called me last night, I was just like, I can't talk to you right now because that's really, like, I don't want to do that with you. I'm not your friend. It's like sometimes you have to just draw the line. I'm not your friend. I'm just not. So yeah, it's like I just hope I don't see him on the street or this week, because he keeps being this like aggressive person, like he's Joel McCombs. That's who he remind me of. And so they even told the other guy, like, don't do that. Like, don't go into her room like that. Don't do stuff like that. And he'll still want to do it. And so you just like, what is going on? Like, what does he keep doing this for? So I don't know. It's like I just want to bless them, but you can't. I can't even bless people because that man will possess them and want the stuff I give to the people and stuff like that. It's like that stuff is like, we don't have that type of relationship. But that's how Joe McCombs is. He's really aggressive, really just aggressive. He's aggressive and mean about it and all the different stuff. And it's like, dude, I don't want to be in that situation with people. And so that's all I try to get them to see, is that that's not a situation I want to be in. That's not something I want to be a part of. I'm talking about straight up called me like we was about to talk on the phone. I hung up the fucking phone. Like, I don't want to do that shit with you. And you know you was wrong. I'm talking about, actually, y'all, he just opened the can outside, and he could have kept the can towards outside. Opened the can outside and just wasted the shit at my door. Then the other man, he come over here and he smoke. I don't want that smoke in my fucking house. And it's just like every time it's something disrespectful. And so sometimes I don't even open the fucking door. I be laying here chilling. I don't give not two fucks. They be bang. You know, man, when he banged on the door, I think it was the black dude that banged on the door too. Like, I ain't playing with you. Y'all, why is my hair so short right here? I'm not understanding. And maybe it's because I put all this hair right here in the front. So I'm like, do I need to make this into 3 braids or something? My hair is like so short right there. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Is it breaking off or what? Oh, this one is gorgeous. So yeah. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I was on like okay, so the day that I got left, right? They thought I was gonna be nice to people for some reason. So look, I was just, it was like they just kept trying to set up stuff for me to be nice to somebody. I was like, fuck you. So I get off the train. So this white dude, he's always the one that followed me. For some reason, he'll come like he's a security guard in the middle of the night to see me sleeping. So they'll lift the covers up. He's done this twice to me, once in Texas, once in Illinois. So he'll come in, they'll lift the covers up, see who I am, and then he'll go, right? And so for some reason, I'm on a train and it's him again. And something was like, just take a picture of him. I want to just take a picture of him, and I didn't. But the way he was acting was like a kid. He was acting just like a kid. And he a big dude too. So he was leaning on the thing like this. Then he started leaning back on it like this. And then he started doing, and it's like, you kind of just too big to do that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you a big dude. Like, stop. So I just sit there. He finally got off the train. But listen, he got off the train and my train stopped. So I didn't get off the train. So I was just like, because I'm tired of him trying to follow me. So it's like, was he out there? Was he the person that set this shit up? You see what I'm saying? For this bitch to start asking me these dumbass questions. So here comes, okay, so once all that happens or whatever, here comes this woman who's with the CNI dog. And she wants to sit down on the thing. So she says, so the lady says, the bus driver was like, y'all have to move. She wasn't talking to me, she was talking to the woman. She was like, you have to move so that she can sit down. And really, it's a kid, right? And I'm handicapped too, whether you know it or not. I'm handicapped too. So she sit there on the she sit there in the so she's standing there, and I'm just looking at her because it's like he gave her the signal, like she's the one that's going to be nice to you. You see what I'm saying? I didn't get the fuck up. I didn't get up. Usually I just get up and get him the seat. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Fuck it. We ain't doing tradition. We not doing no routine or nothing. This motherfucker, he be trying to clock every fucking move I make so I can do the same thing with somebody else. Like, get the fuck out of my fucking face. Yeah, I'm just like, this shit, it just be pissing me the fuck off. Like, every fucking time. Like, it just pisses me off. And it's just like, why would this have to be done? On this day, why would this have to be done? On this day, why would you have to it pisses me off every time. What else happened where somebody thought I was going to be nice to them? It's just like they just assume I have to be nice. I don't have to be nice to you. Like, I don't. At some point, y'all, I thought that they were like telling people where I was and trapping me so the person can try to hang out with me. Like, they were probably charging people so this person can hang out with me. I'm not joking. That's what it felt like when I was at the house with the sisters. Like, are y'all charging them to be in a room with me or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on? So that was it, y'all. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. I just need help to get away from them. Because white people, that's the type of shit they do. Then all of a sudden, the story come out, well, they held her hostage. But she told y'all the whole time. You see what I'm saying? How much of this video they gonna have to edit with them holding me hostage? Or they gonna blur out Blake in the background because he was kidnapped? You know what I'm saying? It's like, or they gonna blur out my cousins? They be like, don't do that shit. Like, ain't nobody on that shit. I'm talking about straight up just trying to hold me hostage, y'all. Like, I'm talking about, did I even tell y'all about that for real? Like, I'm supposed to be going on a job, and we supposed to be like canvassing, going door to door, which is something that we as teachers do at the beginning of the school year. They did that one year when I was at Johnston Elementary with Michelle Morton. That's why I thought Michelle Morton was out there too with a hood on. She was driving by in a truck. So look, she want to be me so bad. So she just going back over shit thinking it's going to make her into me. If you wasting the time being me, when are you going to be you? It's like, when do you become you? And I know she knows something about Joel McCombs because Joel McCombs wanted me to get a realtor's license and all that stuff. I just became a teacher. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, he want this hoe, and it's probably not him that want the hoe to do it. The hoe probably just want to do it her fucking self. And so it's just like, it's hard because why is this whole thinking that she can now be me? You know what I'm talking about? She want that so bad. She want to be the person that influenced the presidency. Like, no, that wasn't you. That was me. So why are you constantly trying to go back over this shit? You see what I'm saying? It's like forever. And it's just a group of her and her crazy ass. sorority sister because now she's supposedly an AKA. It's just like she crazy. She crazy. And it's like every time it be one of they hoes because they got their ass ate or they somebody sucked they pussy good and all that stuff. Like, girl, get the fuck on. All that shit be about is sex. I ain't even fucking them no more. She's still out there trying to be me. A stupid hoe. Another stupid hoe. I'm talking about y'all straight up saw her drive by. And I guess because she saw the Bronco. It could have been a Bronco. It was in a Bronco. She saw the Bronco on my page, and I guess that's something she wants to do, drive by the Bronco. You just be like, okay, wasting your whole life following somebody trying to be them. Just stupid. And that's the most messed up part. When a hoe don't know she a hoe. That be the part where you just be like, who gonna tell you? Can't nobody tell you nothing. You will sell your whole fucking life following me. Look, I ain't no hoe. I was a principal. Girl, she a hoe too. Cynthia Peters. That's what they be doing too. I ain't no hoe, bitch. You a hoe. You was a hoe. Because I wasn't the principal. Cynthia Peters was. Y'all see what I'm talking about? They really be wanting to go by titles and shit too. I'm the best person on the campus. You want to say, you's a hoe. I'm talking about still tripping out some shit from a damn school. You a hoe. Stop trying to say y'all ain't no hoe. Y'all hoes. Y'all straight up hoes. If you know the game, you know what the game that you think you playing. You think you playing this game, and the game ain't shit. Ain't nobody really getting nowhere. You a hoe. So ain't no sense. I ain't no hoe. I ain't doing anything. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You a hoe. If you heard me tell you you a hoe, you a hoe. Y'all, it be like, just tell bitches. I don't be knowing what else to say to you. Ain't nothing the fuck else to say to you. A hoe. You was her hoe. You raised by a hoe. Ain't nobody taught you nothing. You don't know her hoe or again or nothing. Y'all see what I'm saying? I'm just gonna make shit up now. But yeah, that be hoes. They don't be nothing but hoes. Especially like when I was working at that one place, this girl's talking about when they say tell a story, we gotta tell our whole life story. No, that mean lie. When we can't say lie, lie is a cuss word to us. So when they saying telling the story, that's what they mean. That you lying. So that's how we knew you didn't know the culture. So when y'all start coming to us trying to tell us y'all life story, it's like that's not what we want to know. We don't have to know nothing about you. That's how we know y'all not a part of the culture. And I done said that before too. Like down here when we say lie,